Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out some more Star Trek Deep Space Nine with two more hopefully really fun episodes today, with episode 10 of season 1, the Nagus. I think that's how you pronounce it, but it could be Nagus as well, but we'll see what happens when the episode starts. And then we're getting into season 1, episode 11, Vortex. Last time on Star Trek Deep Space Nine we had Move Along Home, which is arguably the worst episode of Star Trek of all time, but I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was just okay, you know what I mean? So I'm really excited to move forward because I feel like I've got this one out of the way. People were talking about Move Along Home as this extinction level event, but it wasn't. It was just like more akin to laying on wet grass. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but that's what I'm going with. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting. So we turn the light, we said what color? It should be boop. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, the lighting today, I think I wanted to go like a brown, but I don't really have brown lighting, so I'm going orange because that's the closest I can really get to brown. And I'm going kind of this brown orangey color because Quark is in the thumbnails for both episodes. I love Quark. This lighting is in honor of Quark. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon of uncut reactions to every single DS9 episode, as well as early access reactions to my DS9 episode reactions that come out up to 3 weeks early. Make sure to check out the Patreon if you'd like to watch 6 episodes ahead of YouTube. Thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, let's get into episode 10. I hope you enjoy my reaction to the Nagus. Who are these guys? That must be a Ferengi because it has a Ferengi staff.
Jake, I've got a terrific surprise for you.
What is it?
The two of us are going to Beijo for the start of the Gratitude Festival.
Oh yeah, let's go!
For how long?
3 days.
3 days?
That's not that bad.
Oh, not if you don't want to.
Thanks, Dad.
What is the...
You would rather hang around a cargo bay with Nog than visit the Bajoran fire caverns with the old man.
Yeah.
Nog's my friend.
And you're my dad.
That lady tells me she misplaced a fat currency pouch.
Yes, brother?
Let's find it.
Yes, brother.
And that you returned it to her intact.
Oh.
Once you have their money, you never give it back.
What a motto.
Nog!
Oh, not Nog.
No bother.
We'll see about that. Tonight, you'll polish every rail in the place on...
Oh my god, really? It's funny how he's asking if that's what they teach at the human school to Nog when he is doing the sloth behavior.
Your brother? I thought it was your
It's Frank!
wife.
He's laughed.
To think about.
He's laughed.
You found him.
I know that the time that Frank spoke wasn't actually Frank,
And this is my father,
but he's laughing now. That is an old Ferengi.
energetic for his advanced years. Are you?
He's like, are you serious?
That won't be necessary. The Nagus has decided to try all 5.
All 5. So this must be a Quark episode. I'm excited. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Yeah, let's go. That's what I feel like doing whenever I listen to this intro. Oh man, I haven't been to the school in so long.
Sorry I'm late.
Ah, that's so Brian.
Jake, Nog.
What we do is we get
Nog.
I hope Nog has a friend called Egg, because then they'd be Eggnog.
We only have 2 more weeks to get through before Mrs. O'Brien returns from Earth, so that shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh wow, he's teaching the class? That would be horrible.
Let's start with Nog.
His worst fear came true.
Any idea who stole it?
It happened at Quark's.
That's actually possible.
Because they don't have ethics?
Vulcans are the most ethical, dude.
Ask Jake. He was with me.
Oh my god, now Jake, you have to stand up for your friend.
But I want that essay in tomorrow. Is that understood?
Yes.
I hope so.
He's not the best influence, Nog.
What if he injured himself? My father left specific instructions not to be disturbed.
Interesting, why?
Here, under our roof. I've never been so proud.
Oh.
You could always refuse to sell.
Oh, why didn't I think of that? Nagus doesn't take no for an answer.
Well, just say no and see what happens. See, I thought he was gonna be some wise old peaceful man, but no. Still a Ferengi.
Please feel free to use my own brother's quarters. That should be satisfactory.
What's his brother's name, Rom?
You know how it is, sir. Kids, there's nothing they like better than to take advantage of a substitute teacher.
Yeah, that's so true.
It's just... well...
The Ferengi boy, Nog.
The two of them have become inseparable.
Well, I'd find a way to separate them.
No, you don't. That's so mean.
Besides, if I get between them now, it would become me versus Nog, and I'm not going to force Jake to choose between us.
Yes, thank you, Cisco.
That's because your daughter's 3.
Yeah.
Wait until she's 14.
Yeah, you underestimate the power of friends in high school. Why did we just hard cut? That is so disgusting.
My compliments, Quark. These two grubs are chilled to perfection.
This guy reminds me of a gremlin.
Straight into the authorities and left him to rot behind bars while you kept all the profits.
Oh, wow.
Family to stand in the way of opportunity. I certainly never have. You see,
Oh my god.
All existed.
that's what makes it so impressive. He had the instinct.
Yeah, he had the instinct. Yeah, sure.
Boy!
I hate this old man. I hate the Nagus.
Can I go now? I have homework.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nog, I never want you to step foot in there again.
You can't just change your mind like that now.
And one that would be very important to me. I need your bar
No.
and your services as host for an important conference to be.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
And its name is the Gamma Quadrant.
Oh.
Cisco to Odo.
Go ahead, Commander.
About all these Ferengi visitors we've been getting.
Odo must hate this.
I'm already on it.
Yeah, he must be so aware.
I thought you understood this was to be a private meeting.
Yes.
Oh my god, is that...
We're closed. Go
It's
away.
Frank! Why does he have more screen time now all of a sudden? Oh, wait, this is so awesome.
No! You stay!
Me?
Yes, Quark, you stay.
Hey, Nog.
Oh, you're so sad.
Is this your father's idea?
It's the right decision.
Look, if you want, I'll talk to Mr. O'Brien.
No.
Yes.
Why is that?
Because there's no profit in it.
So why are you getting mad at me?
His profit in school.
I don't know why I bother with you.
No, calm down, calm down.
See if I care.
Oh, good one, Jake.
And lastly, I would like to salute
Dude, this guy looks like a shriveled nutsack, you have to admit.
maliciously spread the erroneous impression that we are not to be trusted.
I mean, for the most part, yes.
And best of all, no one there has ever heard the name Ferengi.
That's what the guy is just saying.
Absolutely stainless.
That's what the guy just said.
Can be our bond.
That is what the guy just said.
My father. The Nagus. The Grand Nagus. Yes. Nagus.
Dude, I've never seen Frankie like this. This is amazing.
But I must decline.
Quark is gonna lead them.
No, my mind's made up. I've already chosen my successor.
Quark, it's gonna be Quark.
Nagus! Quark!
Oh my god. Dude, he's like, no, 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 no. But Quark isn't gonna leave this place. Oh no, Quark's like, yeah, baby.
It's Nog. His father's pulled him out of school.
I see.
Cisco is like, yes.
Maybe. I don't think he wants to be my friend anymore.
Did he?
Aw.
We've never been able to form a common bond.
So Nog goes his way and I go mine.
These things happen.
Not on Jake's watch, they don't.
How about after school we play a little baseball?
Ah, baseball. Oh my god, he actually has the Nagus outfit.
My pick of the most lucrative Gamma Quadrant opportunities.
And if I refuse?
Then I become your enemy. Enemy. Said that weirdly.
Of the tides can cause the most stimulating hallucinations.
I want to go there.
Nagus! Please. Grawl just threatened my life.
So he's the first, is he?
So he's the first.
Too loyal. Never trust anyone who places your prosperity above their own.
I see.
Yeah, that's true for a Ferengi.
I can do that. Go on.
Oh.
Zach?
Did he just die? Or is he asleep? Oh my god, he's dead. He was planning his vacation and he just passed away.
I didn't do anything.
He's taking a vacation for life.
Think about it. In a year, it'll be worth twice as much.
All right, I'll take it.
Alright, I'll take it. Dude, I love this episode, man. Korg laughing is gold.
To examine the body.
That would be difficult.
Why?
What's this?
The body.
How touching.
That's so strange. Even in death, their body is used for profit. Oh, yay.
That's what my father says.
Mine too. That doesn't mean they're right.
Yeah, so true.
So, what do you say? You still want to be friends?
Yeah. Yeah. Nog. Jake.
By kissing my scepter. I suppose I could make an exception in you.
Then kiss Quark's scepter. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was an assassination attempt.
Gone to a target's pheromones.
You mean they're attracted to body odor?
Wow. Oh, I love that they're playing with each other.
Which are none of your concern.
Now look here, Quark. Grand Nagus, Quark.
Oh my god.
You must have some suspicion who that could be.
I'm suspicious of everybody.
But who would you say stands to benefit the most?
All of them.
You mean Mayhardo?
What about him?
Was he at the funeral?
I don't recall seeing him there.
Oh, it must be this guy.
For Mayhardu not to have shown up at Zek's funeral is very odd indeed.
I agree, Odo. I agree.
You were out pretty late last
Me
night.
and Jake are basically the same
What?
people. We like orange juice.
With Nog.
We weren't doing anything wrong.
Good, then you can tell me all about it.
Cisco, don't be mad that they're friends, please.
I gotta go. I'll be late for school.
I want you home in time for dinner, understood?
Stern Cisco.
Introduce synthahol to the Gamma Quadrant. A very lucrative.
What is he holding?
Did you come to me and offer your support?
Is that like an ugly tree dog? What is that?
A very smart deal, Nagus. I seem to have a knack for it. He's gonna become very popular.
We'll just have to come up with a new plan.
Oh, what?
Something more reliable than a locator bomb.
Oh my god, it's them!
To kill my dear brother.
What? Oh, I never would have expected it would be these two, especially not the brother.
Aubergine stew. Looks delicious.
I'm gonna eat some.
Surviving my sons is going to take a miracle.
Maybe it's time you had a little talk with Jake.
Why did he put the baseball in the bowl? I would like to know why Cisco did that.
I would go find Jake and bring him here to eat his dinner.
You would?
With Nog.
Thanks, old man.
I like that he still calls her old man. She's just gonna eat dinner. Oh, he's helping Nog. Oh my god, this is so nice.
The largest.
This warms my heart, guys.
The third moon.
Oh, Cisco, you have to be proud. Come on.
Rich deposits of Mizzenite ore.
A very lucrative opportunity.
Oh, they're gonna kill him?
I have so little.
Which is exactly how it was meant to be. My prestige. Never underestimate the importance of a first impression.
First impressions are important. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that is so sick. That looks so good.
There must be some
There's no
mistake.
ship. Oh, he's gonna get shot out of the airlock.
Obey your Nagus! Sorry, Court, but you've just been voted out of office!
Oh my god.
You were going to toss me out an airlock.
I never meant it!
Yeah, he wouldn't have actually done it.
Nice name for a bar, don't you think?
Enough talk!
Roms.
Please!
Release him!
Oh my god.
You're alive!
He was alive this whole time?
To see if you were ready to take my place, and you failed!
Oh, what?
I have power! You accumulate it, quietly, without anyone noticing.
And everyone noticed this. So Quark was never the Nagus.
But Father!
No, I'm not interested in excuses! Go back to the ship.
Poor Quark, man.
If I hear of any good Gamma Quadrant deals you'd be right for, I'll let you know.
Aw, that's so nice. I hate his laugh. I hope I never see this old nutsack man again.
So, Ron, you were gonna toss me out an airlock.
Oh my god, what are we gonna do with Rom, guys?
I didn't think you had the lobes. Such wonderful treachery deserves a reward.
Okay.
I'm gonna make you the assistant manager of policy and clientele here at Quark's.
Oh, I like that Quark is so excited about this.
I was waiting for you.
Aww.
You're a great boy. You know that? Now go be with your friend.
Oh, Cisco, Cisco. Oh, I got like chills at the very end there. The father-son stuff is just, it's hidden right, you know what I mean? And that was my reaction to episode 10 of season 1 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, The Nagus. And that was actually a really fun episode, a really interesting episode, seeing like Ferengi politics and Ferengi leadership and all of these different Ferengi aspects, as well as the Cisco father-son stuff. I think in the last video that I did, I said that I really like Cisco being loud and stuff like that, but I want to see more like father Cisco, you know what I mean? I want to see more Cisco being a dad to Jake, and I got that in this episode, and it was really nice to see. Obviously, he was very stern at the start of the episode because we all knew that he didn't like Nog. You know, we all knew that Cisco thought that Nog was going to be a bad influence on Jake. But then, you know, when he goes and like tries to find Jake in Cargo Bay 14, and he's going and you can hear in the distance like Jake trying to teach Nog how to read and stuff like that. It was just so sweet. Like, I got so many chills. I was tearing up a little bit because I didn't expect it. I don't know what I was expecting Jake to be doing. I thought maybe they would just be like hanging out or like playing around or something like that, maybe being up to some mischievous stuff. But no, it was like this really wholesome moment, not just between like Cisco and Jake, like Cisco seeing Jake do that, but between Jake and Nog. And it was, I don't know, it was just like nice to watch. It was like beautiful to see this friendship between these two kids, like this strong friendship between these two kids. Like, they trust each other a lot, even though they are from very different opposite cultures and stuff like that. Like, they're basically polar opposite when it comes to growing up and living habits and stuff like that, but they have found a way to come together, and Jake is helping Nog and Nog is helping Jake, and oh, it's just so sweet, guys. It was so nice. And then Cisco at the end giving Jake a hug, saying go be with your friend. It was like his acceptance of Nog in Jake's life, and his acceptance that Jake is a good person and that Nog isn't going to be this horrible influence on Jake, and that it's actually a good thing that they are friends. That was my favorite part of the episode to me, to be honest with you. Like, the Jake Cisco stuff was my favorite part because it's something that I've been dying to get in this show, because Emissary had so many good moments between Jake and Cisco, and I was really excited to see more of that. And we haven't gotten too many moments like that in season 1, but the moments that we have gotten, like in this episode, are some of my favorite moments of the season, just because they're so well done. And Cisco, like the guy who plays Cisco, does such a good job at being a dad. And obviously that wasn't the main part of this episode. That was the B plot. The A plot of this episode, or the main story, if you will, of this episode, was the Ferengi stuff. And I thought that was super interesting. I don't know anything about the Ferengi, so the more I learn, the more I appreciate them and I like them. I think all the Ferengi are just really funny creatures, you know what I mean? Like, anytime any Ferengi speaks, it's funny. It's always about profit and making money and this and that. And it's just like business. It's like if you talk to a business student at university, university, all they'll talk about is business and stocks and accounting and stuff like that. Like, I have a friend who's like that, and it's just like, oh my god, but they're basically Ferengi, you know what I mean? But yeah, I thought the introduction of the Nagus and what the Nagus means, I don't know if the Nagus is a concept that's been introduced in other Star Trek media or anything like that, but this is the first time I've ever heard about the Grand Nagus, and it was a very interesting thing how they're kind of like the figurehead of the Ferengi. They oversee business opportunities and business ventures and stuff like that. I'm sure they get a cut of the profit as well. And it was interesting, this old nutsack looking man was the Grand Nagus. I think his name was Zek, Grand Nagus Zek, and he was pretty cool. His voice was getting a little irritating at times. I don't know why. I think it was his laugh, I think that was a little irritating to me, but he was just like kind of a jolly old man, you know what I mean, kind of doing this. He's been doing it for a while. He is a little bit out of love of profits, wanting to retire and stuff like that. And I thought it was interesting how making Quark the Nagus was actually a test for his son, which was interesting. I felt bad for Quark at the end because I wanted Quark to be Nagus, but I knew he wasn't going to be Nagus somehow. I just kind of felt bad that Quark was being used like that, but I liked the little thing that the episode had at the end for Quark where he's talking to Zek, and Zek is basically like, you've done a really good job with this bar, maybe one day I'll buy it. I feel like that is an honor to say to another Ferengi, so at least Quark got that recognition from the Grand Nagus, and it wasn't just like, oh, we used you as a test. Yeah, you're not actually anything special, you know what I mean? Because that would have been a very big disservice to Quark as a character. So I'm glad that he got that little moment at the end with the Grand Nagus, and it was fun to watch Quark as the Grand Nagus just like walk around all like honorable and stuff like that, and have people go, oh yes, Grand Nagus, oh you look so beautiful today, Grand Nagus, oh you're so charming, you know? It was just like fun to see, and it was definitely something that I could see Quark enjoying a lot, and it looked like he was enjoying a lot. Also, Rom as the brother, I think he's a very strange character. I don't know too much about him. People have been saying in the comments that he grows as a character, which is interesting because, I don't know, he just seems like a random dude at the moment. I know he's Quark's brother, but I don't know, he's very like not confident in himself in any way. He always stutters and he talks really fast at the same time. He just doesn't seem confident in himself. But I thought it was interesting that Quark actually rewarded his brother Rom for trying to kill Quark. I thought that was interesting because Quark's like, oh, I could see that you have some strength in you. Oh, let's grab a drink, I'll buy you a drink, you know? I thought that was nice of Quark to do as well. And I guess it makes sense if you're a Ferengi, like trying to backstab people in order to gain a profit is part of the business. And so Quark recognized that in his brother, like, oh, I didn't know you were capable of this. So I thought that was interesting. Maybe we'll get more of Rom in the future as well, like you guys said. I guess that assumes that we will. Anyways, let's get into the next episode now, which is season 1, episode 11, Vortex. Hope you enjoy. Dude, that was the back of Frank's head.
The Raider.
Its reputation, like mine, has probably been exaggerated.
I don't think yours has been exaggerated, Quark.
The Myrmidons are a quarrelsome people. I chose to forgo the usual amenities.
Really, they're quarrelsome people.
The new arrival. The one the Klingons brought back from the Gamma Quadrant.
Who are you?
Talk much to Cisco when he arrived.
Who would? All those Starfleet officers greedy.
I would talk to Cisco. Oh, hello. Dude, it is the back of Frank's head.
That's why no one has ever seen another shapeshifter. They're all hiding!
They're all in buckets. Oh, from the top shelf. Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Woo! I would like to explore more of Odo's character as being the only shapeshifter that he knows of, actually. And it was brought up in this episode, which is why I say that now. Ba 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 ba. That's a nice looking egg. It looks excellent.
During a raid on a Vanavan transport just 2 light years from here.
Interesting.
We don't have a long time.
Just stay where you are, please.
Who the heck is this guy?
Don't fire! What do you want? No one is going to get...
He has nice hair.
Whoever you are, you're making a mistake.
Well, it wouldn't...
He looks nervous. Oh my god. Oh, that was Odo. Oh, and that guy's dead.
My brother.
Oh, nice Odo. He's got strong elbows. Wow, he's actually dead. Why did that guy kill for the egg, though?
We're not just twin brothers. Together, we are a single self.
Oh, interesting.
Of one being.
Well, now you're just half a being.
Identification. I am the one whose brother was killed, Commander.
You have only yourself.
I'd like for you to return to your ship now.
Interesting.
My only purpose in life from here on is to see him dead.
Oh my god. I feel like if a guy says that, you can't just let him go, right?
Curious, but it's true.
We'll be on our way then.
Cork could just never get caught.
It's curious that Croden had a Ferengi phaser.
Oh, did he?
Curious that he knew the Miradorn were trying to sell you something of value.
Interesting.
Suggest that my brother set up this robbery.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Globalist idiot, next time.
He's like, Rom, will you just shut up, please?
It was him or me. And if he'd have killed me, I wouldn't be hungry now.
I want you to understand.
That is actually a valid point.
Murder considered a serious crime where you come from?
On Rakar, all crimes are serious.
Even jaywalking?
I would have no problems at all. I've never heard of a changeling with such versatility.
Oh, he's heard of them, though.
A changeling like you.
He knows his species. Hold on, guys. This is big.
I saw you.
It's a lie. He heard me talking in the bar to Quark.
No.
I'll tell you where I met someone just like you.
Oh my god, this is what I wanted.
It's not exactly how they teach it at the academy, is it?
I think you're all wrong.
Yeah, sure. Oh my god, we're going through the wormhole. Let's go.
Croden is an interesting character.
I wouldn't know.
Really?
I think you do.
People who saw the two of you engaged in heavy conversations. Why, Morn here says you even...
Oh my god, Morn.
Morn should keep his big mouth shut.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna call him Morn from now on because that's the first time his name was introduced to me. So Frank is now gone, but Morn is his name.
Just be.
Although I may call him Frank from time to time because Frank is still like his first name or last name, whatever you want to say.
Turn into a much bigger tragedy for me if you don't keep your voice down.
What did...
Yeah, Korga is working on the edge at the moment, I feel.
Akel and his crew are blocking the entrance to your office. Should we clear them out?
Leave it. I'll handle them.
Odo wants to know about the shapeshifters, doesn't he? If he talked about shapeshifters.
Get back to your ship and stay there. If I find you here again, I'll lock you up too.
Fine, I will. This is a really nice prison cell, I have to say.
Trust you.
Of course not. There are no shapeshifters on Rakar.
Yeah, idiot.
I'm sorry if I misled you. There were shapeshifters on Rakar at one time, but that was centuries ago.
Oh man, what happened to them? Did they turn into trees?
Executed. Driven out.
Oh man.
And if you had the chance, you'd take me there.
Sure I would. Why not?
Aw, this guy actually seems nice for some reason.
There are times when I don't dissemble.
Whatever you call it, the truth isn't in you.
What is that? Ah, that's sick. He's like, do I lie? Oh, we're in the Gamma Quadrant.
Attempting to make contact with the planet Rakar. Please respond.
What if there's no one on this planet? What if he's the last one?
They're hailing us.
On screen.
I am the Exarch of
Never mind, there is a man there.
the newly discovered passage. We simply have no interest in contact with anyone from your quadrant.
Oh, why?
Felt it was necessary after Croden was arrested.
Broden is an enemy of the Rakari people.
Interesting.
But if your society purports to respect the rules of our society, you will return him without delay.
Oh my god. This guy is just angry.
In a vessel just like this one, within 52 hours.
I don't know if I'd ever vacation onto their planet, I just gotta say. Be a little stressful all the time with everyone yelling at you.
I've only seen one life form that even remotely resembles it.
Me.
Yeah, Odo.
In a way.
This is exciting.
Might qualify as a distant cousin of yours.
So this guy's done a lot of crimes. For what, though?
Of changeling behavior. Yes, I'm sure.
Excuse me.
He doesn't want to give it back.
In my sector, there is a nebula called the Chamra Vortex. There are millions of...
Oh, the Vortex.
And who knows what? I hid there often. I found this colony of changelings by chance, and I know my way back.
Oh, well, that's so tempting. Just go. Just go, man.
Yes, Commander?
Constable, I want you to escort the prisoner back to his home planet.
He's like, are you serious? You're just gonna take me to the Vortex.
A warning from us. We'll just point an arrow to you.
Understood.
Oh, God. And they will shoot and destroy the ship. Oh, it's gonna hide with the freighter. That's cool. I think they made it. They made it.
Are you happy?
I want to go to the Vortex. I hope we do.
Like my
I think I
son.
finally figured out what crime you were found guilty of on your world.
Talking too much.
Talk too much.
Ah, exactly.
Perhaps I asked one question too many. Anyway, that's as good an explanation as any.
What did you do?
Before dawn, and before I had time to stop them, they had murdered both my wives.
What? Both of them? You had 2 wives, first of all? You player.
For being an enemy of the people is the death of your family.
What the heck?
Even the sound they made as the blade crossed their gullets.
Oh my God.
Excuse to exchange envoys.
If you don't stop talking, I can sedate you for the rest of the trip.
Where is he, Quark?
He's nowhere.
He's in security.
Quark doesn't know.
Or you can die in his place.
I don't know where he is.
Yeah, Quark doesn't know where he is.
Get me the security chips.
Interesting, okay. So this guy's gonna be chasing after them now. The guy, I can't see behind your giant ears.
To finish this.
Someone say that was a threat.
Oh, you are clever, brother.
Aww, I love Rob.
We're dead. We're dead.
I like his optimism.
Dax, how long before Odo reaches Rakar?
Just over 5 hours.
Miradorn vessel.
And how long will it take for this vessel to get there? Whoa, whoa.
They refuse to assimilate on my world. They're a proud species.
What, so they just look like water goop or something?
Then you can die with him.
I would rather not.
Computer's not going to outsmart him.
I'm a security chief, not a combat
Then
pilot.
give me the controls.
You!
Give him the controls. Wow, I can't believe you actually let him go.
Volatile pockets of a gas we call Tomer. If we destabilize them, they could ignite and blow the ship apart.
Oh, days.
Sometimes I do tell the truth.
Yes, let's go.
Impulse engines, go to thrusters.
Acknowledged. Thrusters engaged.
Interesting.
So, Changeling, I guess I'm going to take you home after all.
Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, it's so beautiful. This is a big budget episode for Star Trek DS9 so far. Different locations and everything.
Slow down, Croton! Stay where I can see you!
I don't 100% trust Croton.
We're leaving. No!
There is no colony.
Stories about changelings, I thought they were myths until I met you.
Oh, wow.
Where it came from, Rakari merchant spy stones just...
Aw, you suck.
What is it?
A stasis chamber.
Oh, is it his family?
It's my daughter.
Oh. Aww. That's so nice. Oh man.
No, he's not going to hurt you. He's going to take you to a place where you'll be safe.
Oh, taking her to DS9. Ah, oh no, yes, let's go, man. Oh no, oh no. It's okay, he can turn into a liquid.
What's the matter, Father?
What is it?
Go!
Why did he leave it? Why did he leave Odo for a second?
You don't want to go anywhere near one changeling.
Find us the closest Tomer field.
And then what?
Us everywhere else. Maybe he'll follow us in there too.
His sensors may not be able.
Okay, and they'll blow him up.
We're an awfully easy target.
Whoa. Whoa, what a shot, guys.
Vessel, when we are finished with you.
That looks so cool.
He's firing photons!
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yareth is going to be alone on your world, just as you've always been.
Keep an eye on her.
Incoming subspace signal. Vulcan band frequency.
Oh, interesting.
I've beamed over 2 survivors from a ship that wasn't so lucky. I have to complete a mission.
Oh my god, yes.
Could you give them transportation to Vulcan?
Oh no, oh no.
Prepare for transport.
Dude, Odo is a beast.
But I know where my home is. And perhaps someday I'll be able to go back again.
Aww.
I hope this helps you to find where
he gets it though. That's cool. That must be cool. Must be cool to see his stories come true.
Home.
To home.
Where is it?
Oh, never mind. Where is home? Dude, I have chills when Odo said that.
Someday we'll know.
I wonder if we
Cousin.
find out. We find out in the show.
Engage.
Ah, that was a good episode. What the heck, man? I want to know where Odo's home is. Please no one tell me, but I hope we find out in the show. And that was my reaction to Vortex Season 1, Episode 11 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And that was a very good episode as well. I honestly thought that was a pretty good episode, and the ending of both episodes I watched today, the endings of episode 10 and the ending of episode 11, were both really good endings, and I think really elevated the episode. This episode was a lot about Odo. I mean, obviously it was about what's-his-face's guy who has been arrested for killing one of the Miradorns, I think that's how you say their names. One of the twins, he killed the twins, and then he's, you know, the Miradorn other twin is like, oh, my only purpose in life is to kill this guy. You know, that's like one of the storylines, and then the other storyline is that Odo is trying to figure out where he's from, and that is something that I am extremely interested in, because it was brought up, I think, in Emissary very briefly that Odo was the last of his kind, or that he thought he was the last of his kind, that he was alone in the universe at the moment. And I was like, oh, that's very interesting. But DS9 hasn't touched on that too much yet. They've touched on a lot of other characters, but Odo hasn't been touched on too much. But this episode was a big Odo episode, and I gotta say, I really liked this episode a lot for touching on that aspect, because he seems very lonely at times, you know what I mean? And you could really feel this isolation that kind of emits from his character in this episode. Like, obviously he enjoys working at DS9 and stuff like that, but there's always this emptiness about him, and you can't quite figure out what it is, but it's because he doesn't quite feel at home, because he's the last of his kind. He doesn't know where he's from or exactly what he is, and I like that this episode explored that a little bit. It didn't give us any answers, but it gave us little clues, like the necklace thing that the guy gave him, you know what I mean, like his little cousin, if you will. Like, that was a really nice moment. But I really liked the little monologue that Odo had at the very end of the episode, where he's like, home, where is it, like, will I ever find out what it is and stuff like that. I hope we'll see, and I hope DS9 shows us maybe not Odo's origins, although that would be cool to see, like baby Odo and stuff like that, or child Odo. I think that would be pretty epic. But maybe just like some some backstory to these shapeshifters, to these changelings as they were called, and maybe at least find another one or a couple of them so he can have these like this shared being, you know, this shared experience between himself and another creature that is exactly like him or quite like him. I thought it was interesting that the guy said that shapeshifters, that, you know, they weren't in human form when he saw them, and I know he was lying, but I still think that would be funny if Odo like goes to like the shapeshifter world finally and he lands and they're like, bro, why are you human? And it's just like a puddle of water talking to them. That would be pretty funny. But yeah, I don't know, it was interesting. I mean, if there are stories of shapeshifters on that world, maybe they're true, because sometimes stories will always have a grain of truth in them. And you know, we have stories of shapeshifters. Does that mean shapeshifters aren't true? Maybe they are true. Maybe they used to be on this planet, you know, conspiracy theory time. But yeah, I mean, I just really like this episode for Odo's story alone. The other story with like Quark and the Miradorn and his revenge and stuff like that, it was fun and stuff, but the real reason that I like this episode was Odo struggling to figure out who he was and wanting and yearning to find his home. And that was the most touching part of the episode for me, although it was really nice when the guy found his daughter in that stasis chamber and the necklace was actually a key to open the stasis chamber. It was really nice because, you know, the whole time you're kind of on the edge, like, is this guy a nice guy? Is this guy a bad guy? What is this guy telling as a truth and what is this guy telling as a lie? And then finally you kind of, it all pieces together and you're like, oh, well, he was lying, but lying for a good cause to save his daughter, you know what I mean? And so you couldn't really be mad at him, and it was really nice that Odo looked the other way, turned a blind eye, pretended that they were dead so that they could both live together. Like, it was just a nice ending. And then obviously Odo speculates about where his home is, and yeah, I don't know, the endings of both episodes I thought were the best part of both episodes, and they really elevated them from just being decent episodes to be like, oh wow, I really enjoyed that moment in the episode, you know what I mean? Like, that is a nice little memorable tidbit from these two episodes. Anyways, that is going to be it for my review of Vortex and my video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. Remember, you can watch Star Trek DS9 up to 3 weeks early on Patreon right now, which means I have on Patreon, if you're watching this on YouTube, episodes 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. It means I'm almost done Deep Space Nine Season 1. I mean, me right now talking, I just finished episode 11, but for you guys on YouTube, I'll only have 2 more episodes left before I'm done Season 1. So if you want to watch those episodes, head over to the Patreon. I'm really excited to keep watching more DS9 with you guys. Thank you so much for checking out, and I'll see you next time for some more Star Trek Deep Space Nine content.